Yeah, so as I got older and older, it kind of became easier to, as life got more complicated and busy, it kind of became easier to make excuses to, to miss mass and say, well, I'll go, tomorrow night or tomorrow morning or I'll go next weekend. And so I definitely go to church less frequently than I used to. And then I was a lector for about 3 years before I started doing all this travel for work. So I would read scripture during our mass.
Was it important that you raise your child in the same faith and religion as the ones that you follow?
It's important to me that I raise my children um, in with the values, yes, the Catholic and religious values that I believe in, and also I think for me personally, there's a bit of sort of general spirituality, I guess, and I don't know if that's maybe that's a cop out on my part, but it's where I am in my faith life, and I think that to me it's important to talk about those lessons and ideas and doctrines, etc. But I think the more its actions speak louder than words, and I think the the biggest thing for me is teaching you guys, my children, to be good people and to also be strong people and be thinking people and have your own thoughts and realize that as you grow up, and you get older and older, they're your personal thoughts to sort out.
Did you choose Straight Jesuit for me because of its Christian values?
I wanted you to go to Straight Jesuit for both the Catholic school and Christian values and the academic program that was there.
What do you most remember about the faith of your parents?
Um, that's an interesting question. And actually, you know what? That's funny you ask because I've never really thought about that question too much, to be honest. And it's sort of just now occurring to me that perhaps that's some of where I get this notion of spirituality versus being religious from. As I told you, my parents, or as you know, my parents were divorced when I was 3. So I really don't ever remember my parents being together, except on Fridays or Sundays when we were, they were handing us off, for visitation or whatever. But and like I said, we would go to different churches, at different times, depending on where we were and what was going on, and where my father was living or where we were living, and so I never remember a real strong, solid dedication to one church or one denomination. But what I remember is strong faith on both sides, my mom and my dad, and a belief in God and a desire for us to grow up, being faithful, good, believing people.
That's it.